and all workers of the world to unite. Just yesterday, our country was celebrating 21 years of freedom since the dawn of the democracy in 1994. Yet we have very little to show that we have achieved freedom. It is very clear that this country has experienced political freedom and not economic freedom. Now there is no freedom that our people can enjoy without economic freedom. Hence the EFF will advocate for economic freedom in our lifetime. What we have seen in the past 21 years, more outsourcing of jobs, labor broker taking over, corrupt BBE deals, mines, factories closing down. Because of the trade policies, local markets crashing, corruption, and explosion of the working class. The monopoly capital maximizing and exploiting and maximizing its profit and trade union movement become a weak and degenerating into a political organs of the ruling party. The working class become more demonized because of the factional battle within the ANC and SSCP and COSATU alliance. As factional rebellists, male nurse fighting factional battle within the workers' movement instead of championing and advocating workers' struggles. The EFF government will bring back the dignity of public servants by ensuring that there is an increase in the salary of public servants by a minimum of 50% in the period of 2014 to 2015. Teachers, nurses, police, warders, and all government employees. The EFF manifesto, it is not a populist commitment, but a genuine commitment responding to a reality of the huge number of public servants are not eligible for free houses and equal to poor to access the bank loans for houses that are wrongly provided by banks. Unless there is a proper focus on the public servant and adequate remuneration, there will never be an inspired public services which improve the lives of our people. The EFF will unshamedly support struggle of public servants for different trade unions in the demand of salary increasing. That is the part of the principal struggle of the EFF. Workers should also fight for their rights and never allowed to be used as pawns by the political leaders. That is failing to generate adequate revenue of South Africa despite the country massive. The economic freedom fighters support the demand of public servants for salaries increase of 10%. We support the 10% salary increase because of through its failure to generate adequate revenue. The South African government has shifted the cost of the national revenue to ordinary workers, struggling increasing the fuel levies, personal income tax, and now electricity prices. The EFF position through is the army many of the sources of the revenue, which is state could focus on the rather than shifting the burden of the ordinary workers. This includes nationalizing of the mines. The EFF government will bring back the dignity of public servants by ensuring that there is increase in the salaries of public servants by minimum of 50% in the period of 2019. Intermediate, the state should build adequate capacity to deal with aggressive tax advance which characterize almost all multinational corruption, exciting South Africa with proper legislation and capacity to implement and ensures such a legislation. The South Africa state can generate minimum 100 billion more than the national revenue, but because they are scared of big businesses, the current government is running away from combining tax advanced by big manufacturing corporations. Thank you very much.
Member